Hello, and welcome, my friends, to the next video and the Create Better Content series, where I show you how to tap into your creativity so that you can stay consistent with your marketing and reach more customers. My name is Penny, and I'm going to be your guide through this unique content development process. I want to teach you how to create more engaging content to post online, more remarkable content for your sales pages and your email sequences, and all of those things combined to help you reach more qualified customers. And if you want to learn more about creativity and how this can help you develop your content marketing plans, I would love to see you hit that button below and subscribe to this channel. And below in the description box, you are going to see some links. One of the links you're going to see is for the Content Calendar Blueprint. This is an email-based training. It's a comprehensive guide that's going to help you develop a content calendar that's going to be tailored to more than what just the calendar part of it. It's everything from helping you understand how to create content to when you finally get ready to launch a product or a service. The second link that you're going to see is that you can subscribe to the Marketing Strategy Collective program. And this is my group program that I have that's on Patreon. And you can personally go through this process and you can work with me one-on-one, and you can develop remarkable content in a supportive group online space. And you can see what happens when you don't have to work on your marketing alone and you can actually get some help. So you see the links below and you know what to do to learn more. All right. Today's video, we're still talking about content calendars, but I want to add another amazing thing that your content calendar does. Because did you know, not because, I'm just going to start saying, did you know, did you know that your content calendar can actually help you rank higher on Google? Yes. Hear me out, folks. Because for those of you who've just been randomly posting and crossing your fingers and hoping for the best, it's time to do things differently. So in this video today, I want to show you how planning your content and being strategic about this with your content calendar can actually boost your SEO, your search engine optimization, can drive more traffic to your website, and can actually get your content in front of the right customers. So let's talk about this. Let's talk about SEO, search engine optimization, and why SEO for your business actually needs a content plan. Because here's the thing. There's a problem for those of you who are just random posting, and you're probably seeing it if this is you. Because so many business owners, they just create content on the fly. They create content when they feel inspired. They create content because they think that they just missed out for the last week and my goodness, I need to get something up there. And they're basically creating content without a plan. And then this is what happens when you're doing this, is your content then becomes inconsistent. And you're missing out on any SEO opportunities that you could have had. And quite honestly, you're just wasting your time and your energy and your resources. So there's really a power in thinking about creating an SEO driven content calendar. Because I'm telling you, and this is the truth, Google actually rewards websites that publish consistently, rewards topics that are out there that you're able to cover in depth other than just, something 3 or 4 sentences. It actually wants to drive traffic to a website that has more information than somebody who does not. And so the best way that we're going to do this, the best way we're going to get this information out there is by using our content calendar to plan keyword focused content in advance. Because when we are able to do this, when we're able to let our content calendar help us plan this, it allows you to see, everything from a bird's eye view. And you can see that the topics are connecting, or if they're not connecting. Instead of just creating all these, one-off posts, your content calendar makes sure that you're covering content that your community is actively searching for. And so how do we do this? How do we make sure that we are actually SEO driven with our content calendar? We first off, one of the things we do is we look for keywords for our business. And we want to plan this SEO friendly content around that. We want to understand what our community is searching for. We want to know what our customers are looking for. What is the solution that they're trying to look for? So we start out with what I call broad keywords that are related to your industry or your niche. And these are like, one or two letter words like content marketing, pest control, fix my dryer. Those are the type of things that are just broad keywords that people would be typing in, people would be looking for. But see, the thing about those broad keywords, and if you tried to spend money on those with some paid Google ads or some paid Facebook ads or something along those lines, you would find that they are highly competitive. Most of the big brands, the big businesses, and the established websites are dominating these rankings. They're the ones that are getting the traffic pulled to them with those small little kinds of, keywords. So that's why when we talk about keywords, you actually need something called long tail keywords. And long tail keywords are more specific. They're like a longer search phrase. So, and they're not just like generic, like content marketing. They're going to be a longer search phrase, and they have a lower competition, but higher conversion rates because they will directly match what people are searching for. So let me give you some examples here. So instead of saying, generic keywords like content marketing, let's say you can rank higher by targeting long tail keyword phrases like content marketing for small businesses, social media marketing for, home-based businesses. That's a long tail, very specific keywords right there. How to create a content calendar for Instagram. Best content marketing strategy for coaches. Those are all long tail phrases. Those are, and what I mean by long tail phrases is they're basically, and you can hear by listening to me tell the difference between content marketing and best content marketing for strategies. So you hear the difference between that, because basically what's happening with the long tail is it's going to match what somebody is going to be looking for. It's very specific. It was best content marketing strategy for coaches. That's very specific. So it is going to get connected to the people who are potential customers, not just random people who are just scrolling. I mean, who just scrolls through Google? We don't. We are looking for something on Google. And so when we get real specific on something like that, when we get real specific with our long tail phrases, this is what's going to help your business's website rank higher on Google. And when you understand these long tail keywords, you want to make sure that you incorporate them into your content calendar. And if you're still not really sure about how to find long tail keyword, a really simple way to do this is to use Google Autosuggest or Pinterest. Either one of them work. You would do something like go up to the search bar and then just start typing in, just the broad keywords and see what else it comes up. So if I used, as an example, content calendar, then Google suggests content calendar templates for free, content calendar strategy for marketing, content calendar for social media. It gets more detailed and specific, and that's where we get the long tail keyword. And Pinterest does the same thing too. So if you want to try it on Pinterest, either way, you're still going to find the long tail keywords that are going to help you in utilizing these within your marketing content. And another thing that you can do, just as a side note, is to use Google Keyword Planner. You'll find this keyword planner in Google Analytics, and it's my understanding we don't have to pay for Google Ads to utilize it, but it's going to help you find high-ranking long-tail keywords, and it's actually going to show you like a list of the keywords and how much you would have paid for them, how many people are using them. It gives you all kinds of data and statistics and things like that if you're into all that stuff. So it's another option for you to help you find some more long-tail keywords. So let's say now we've done our homework, we've done our research, we have our SEO-friendly long-tail keywords. What do we do next? Next is we figure out a way to plan content around these keywords. And I mean that from the sense of thinking about how we're going to get people to go to our website. How are people, if they're using Google, are going to use these long-tail keywords, these long-tail phrases to get to our website to find our business? So we want to plan, some major content around that. And that could be a blog, it could be videos, it could be something something substantial. And I'm not referring to this just as a social media post. This is the type of SEO content that you want people to find in a Google search, and you want them to land on your website. So if we use our content calendar, let's say we want to write like a blog post. All right, so let's say the blog post is about the primary keywords, and the long tail keywords are, so my primary keyword was, let me see here, Instagram growth tips. So if I wanted to do something like my long tail keyword could be how to create Instagram, how to grow on Instagram, how to grow your Instagram for coaches in 2025. There you go. That's a long tail keyword. So what I could do is I could write a blog post on it, or I could do a whole video episode of it, and I could put it on my website, and then I could put the transcript on there so people could read it as well as see the video, and so on and so forth. That would be my creating my whole main topic there, right there. But then I can utilize my content calendar, knowing that I've got this great big huge piece of content about how to grow my Instagram for coaches in 2025. And then my content calendar can then allow me to create some supporting content, some content that I can use to repurpose some of this content. So we can also create content around this, linking back to that blog post, linking back to that video, whatever it is that's being housed on my website. And I could create, some other smaller pieces of content, like Instagram reel trends to try this month, best hashtags for small businesses, how to write Instagram captions. All of these content, all of these like supporting content pieces could be social media posts, could be Instagram reels, could be something that you put up in LinkedIn or whatever. And the call to action being to go back to get more details and to get more in depth with the how to grow on Instagram for coaches in 2025. So we've got all of this, and we can lay all this out by seeing it on our content calendar. And it allows us to take that one big piece of content and to figure out also ways to repurpose it as well. So we've got our supporting content that we're going to direct back to it, but we're also able to lay out in our content calendar how we're going to repurpose this. And so that's what I'm talking about with the whole bird's eye view. We can see everything that we're working on that month. We can see that it's going to be connected to each other. We're going to see that we are linking back to a call to action of going back to our website. We can see how this has generated some engagement here, and as well as creating some high quality SEO friendly long tail keywords. So then we want to make sure that what we're doing is putting these keywords inside our content calendar, making sure that we are aware that this is a long tail keyword that we're looking for. This is what we're trying to be promoting. And we want to make sure that this content now can stay connected, can stay intentional, and gives it a purpose. And it helps you plan content and allows you some time to actually develop one piece of content being connected to another piece of content being connected to another, as opposed to those one-off random posting. And so when we take all of this kind of content together, if we think about this, we can actually start to plan what we're going to be doing for the whole month. We can plan this out in our content calendar. So let's say the first week that we publish the blog post about, how we can use Instagram for 2025. And then the second week, we could create some supporting content, the ones that I talked to you about, about the best hashtags, the reels that you can use, how you can do this, how you can do this. And all of that is going to link back to the blog post. And the third week, we can think about how we could create an additional video. We could do a couple of video series that's going to be connected back. We're going to cross-link it back to the website. And then on the fourth week, we could share an SEO case study. We could share, some ideas. We could share a free download. We can always do all of these types of things. But what we've done now is we've got this one piece of content that we know is SEO friendly, that we know that people are going to be utilizing, that we're hoping, we're planning on it because we're using our long tail keywords, that it is going to show up in a Google search. And when we put all of these things together, we're also creating backlinks to it. We're creating links that are coming from other social media platforms. We're creating videos that are coming from YouTube. We might even be creating a reel that's coming from Instagram. And all of these things are coming back to that main piece of SEO, based long tail keyword piece of content that we've created. But our content calendar is helping us pull all of this together. And it basically is going to show us, the links. And a lot of these, if you create some internal links, this boosts your rankings on SEO as well. And when you have opportunities that people can click here and download this and stay here, when we can keep people on your site longer, this is another thing that signals to Google that your content is valuable. And when you can stay strategic like this with your content, instead of guessing what to post, it makes your content become more intentional. It gives it purpose. It allows people to see how you can help them, how your content, how your business is the solution to what they are, tapping into Google on their phone and what they're searching for. So when we think about all of this together, how we can pull all of this together, it has all connected to your content calendar. So utilize your content calendar. It is not just a calendar with a bunch of squares on it that says this is the day this goes up on Facebook, this is the day this goes up on Instagram. Utilize it to help you schedule. Utilize it to help you plan. Utilize it to make sure that all of your content for the entire month or the quarter or however you work everything out, that it's all connected. And so now you're not going to be guessing anymore. Now you're not going to be random posting. Now you're not going to be going, oh my goodness, I haven't done anything the last week. Let me just put up a quote really quick because I got to say something. So if you can start to use your content calendar and use it strategically to organize your SEO driven topics, this is going to help you rank better on Google. This is going to help you consistently drive more traffic to your website. And when you start planning around these long tail keywords and think about it from that side, you're actually going to start to drive more targeted traffic, because what you're doing is you're connecting those keywords to what people are searching for. And this is going to help you rank higher on Google, and it's going to ultimately help you grow your business without spending a whole lot of time and possibly a whole lot of money, by just focusing on how SEO can help you boost your rankings, drive more traffic, and get you more customers. So thank you so much for joining me today on this creative journey. If you've enjoyed this content about creative content development, I hope you'll hit the share button. Let's keep this conversation going. And if you're looking for a way to plan your content and reach more potential customers and drive more traffic to that website, then I would love to see you get access to the Content Calendar Blueprint. The link is below, and you can learn more about it there. For this email-based training program, I'm going to walk you through a step-by-step system. I'm going to show you how to plan your content based on where your business is, like if you're just now developing your marketing to when you're launching a program. And I'm going to give you a way to develop your own strategy to stay consistent. And you can start to stay consistent without burnout. And I'm going to give you tools. I'm going to give you tips. And I'm going to show you how to develop a content calendar like I talked about in today's video, something that you're really going to use. So go into the description box below. You're going to see the link, and you can access the Content Calendar Blueprint program and start creating content with less stress and more impact. You are magnificent, my friend, and let me be the first to say, I'm proud of you. Until next time.